Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sushant Chess Wise. Today we are at the next topic, that is the making attack explained. We are at the 13th position of our topic. We have got a very interesting position here. White is a piece up in the position, but black's pieces are all aiming towards the white king. It is a position with black to play and win. Now look into the position and we can immediately find some candidate moves, like there is rook h1 check, the most obvious. There is qh7 bringing attack on the h2 and the h1 squares, and there is the move knight g4, which also threatens rook h1 followed by queen check and knight on h2. The first problem is black cannot afford to make many slow moves, like knight g4 allows bishop a7 check and rook takes the queen on e4. Next very interesting move is qh7. Looks very strong, but once the rook moves from f2, the move queen h2 or queen h1 allows king f2, and the king can try to escape from the e2 square. White can consider after queen h7 rook f3, when we see that rook is ready to interpose from h3, and after queen h1 kf2 knight g4 check, king can just go to e2. Black's attack looks good, but black has a far superior way of winning in the position. In the actual game, black mated white by force. The most obvious candidate move is rook h1. The problem is the move rook h1 is not difficult to find. The problem is after rook h1, king h1, rook h8, kg1 gets us to same position without the d8 rook. So the only other sensible check that we have after rook h1, king h1 is qh7. So there are two things which look illogical. First, black has sacrificed the rook. Second, the queen is going back after the sacrifice of the rook. But here the key point is the decoy in the next move. Black pieces are trying to use the bishop's diagonal, which controls h2, and the knight's ability to also control the h2 and the g1 squares. So black is looking at that double check possibility. And now things become clear. After rook h1, king h1, queen h7 check, kg1 force, and here comes not qh1 but qh2 check, forcing the king to take the queen on h2. King comes to h2 and knight goes to f3 with a check. And the point is the knight controls the g1 square, and wherever the king moves, either h1 or h3, to both there is rook h8. And white gets mated. Let's play the moves and see. Rook h1 check, king h1, qh7 check, kg1, and the very important move queen h2 check. Forcing the decoy, king is forced to a particular square, and now comes not knight g4 check when king g1 would still survive, but knight f3 check guarding the g1 square. And it's a double check, so nothing can be done. King has to move either to h1 or h3 to both rook h8, and it's a checkmate. Although the position was little easy, but it is worthwhile remembering these tactical points, and it acts as a pattern for our own reference, and we can use it in our games. That is the purpose of these lessons. I hope you are finding these lessons useful. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for your time.